What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekly portfolio update. Sorry I missed last week. I was redecorating my office, so I could not record in the state it was currently in. So, anyway, let's dive straight into the video. As you guys can see, we have had another bad week for just high growth software kind of stocks. Account value sitting at 134,872. Obviously, investments 135,800. Like that's basically the same as I only hold £11 in cash. And yeah, Tesla, if you look at Tesla over the last 3 months, down 8.7%. That's a reason for a lot of the weakness that we're seeing in my portfolio. Down 8.9% over the past month. And on the week, down 4.63%. So yeah, not great. Obviously that it is good in the sense that I will be buying in April, but we're still a month away from when I can, get my new allowance for the new tax year. So hopefully we stay low, between now and then. I do have about 4 grand in cash, just sitting waiting to buy. I am debating whether to just buy now in the invest account rather than wait a month and risk it being, at a higher price than it is now. But then obviously you have the added benefit of being in an ISA, not an invest account. But I'm gonna max the ISA regardless if I use that 4 grand or not. So we will have to see. I'll have to make a decision on that. If the prices continue to drop, I think I'm gonna have to just use up that money and buy the dip. Otherwise, I'd rather wait, just because I don't want to have to um, sell it, take the FX exchange rate, then transfer the money into the ISA, then buy again and take the FX again. So, if any purchase I make now to transfer into the ISA, it's going to cost 0.3%. So I need to at least make that, effectively at least make that 0.3% from when I buy, and that's obviously doable in a month, but it's especially risky. But obviously we have had missiles, Trump, Israel, whatever, striking missiles, which is leaving uncertainty. That's probably for what the majority of this drop is, because that happened over the weekend. And obviously it's the first stock market open since that happened, because obviously it closed the weekend. So yeah, that's where a lot of the fear is induced. Obviously I don't think this is a massive war. This is going to turn into World War III. I think this issue will be resolved relatively quickly. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the impacts that has on the stock market. I'm just looking at the individual companies. As you guys can see, well, Palantir, which is on my watch list, did have a nice bump. It's one of the only ones in my watch list that is actually up. I was thinking of making a position around 130. I was hoping it was going to get to at least 120 before I added, but hope it could still get all the way down there. My positions, Robinhood has taken a massive hit over the past month, down 28.72%. See, down 39.92%. Yeah, and same with IRN, down 30.04%. Got 12 shares of this. So if you look, what does the portfolio look like? So we're currently sitting at 134,667. And that's already changed from earlier. Currently, Tesla position 133,689, up 44%. I do think that Tesla is, not an amazing buy, because obviously it's heavily dependent on whether or not they can increase revenues this year. I do believe it will continue to have a high PE for at least the next 2 years. So the growth in the stock will heavily depend on the growth in revenue, or income, which is the same for most stocks. But obviously, with some stocks, if the growth story is changing, then it could just have a compression in PE. Tesla, I don't think that'll be the case. I think the growth story, or at least the narrative behind the growth story, is, most people know it's going to be a high growth machine for the next 10 years. Unlike others, I do think, risk adjusted, Microsoft is a better buy at these prices. If we go over, and I have been buying Microsoft in the invest account, we're down 20% like over the last 3 months. 389. I was thinking, when it did dip to 384, I was thinking of buying there, because obviously I bought a share when it had the 10% drop, like 430, 420. But I'm not too worried about increasing my position too much in Microsoft, because I'm heavily buying Microsoft in not only my mum's ISA but my brother's ISA. So for me to also continue to add a position, I might still do it, depending on what the price is when my in the month's time when my ISA allowance renews. But yeah, I do think Microsoft risk adjusted is a better buy right now than Tesla. But obviously, I like to take, you know, I do think the reward for Tesla is bigger. I see Microsoft probably going 50-60% this year from where it's at now. Tesla, I could see it doubling, depending on rolling out of robotaxis and like progression with the Optimus humanoid robot, whether they can start deploying that in their own factories this year. Because I know they're entering production, they're entering a production line. That's really what they need to do. They really need to show use cases for the Optimus robot this year if they are going to justify the S and X being deleted off the production lines. Now I know they're being smart in terms of factory footprint, just because all the money they only have about 40 billion, and they're going to be spending 20 billion on capex this year, just like not including their terafab or like build out for a lot of the infrastructure. So yeah, that would just cover new production lines for the cyber cab, new supercharging, for like wireless supercharging and onboarding on like plug-in supercharging. So yeah, they don't have a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. So I like that they're being capital efficient, and they're probably one of the most capital efficient companies there is. But yeah, risk adjusted, I do think Microsoft is a great buy at these prices. Yeah, so if we look at my asset allocation, it is with Robinhood and IRN dropping massively. It has meant that Tesla has taken up a large percentage of the portfolio. We're currently sitting at 99.29%. Yes, this will change once I get up to 500 shares, so if we just do 43, which is what I need, so that's going to take up about 12,600 at current prices of my new 20 grand, because obviously I want to get to just a nice round 500, and I'll stop and buy other stuff in the account. So yeah, the asset allocation will be changing quite drastically, because I'll have about 7 grand of money going into like Robinhood, IRN, potentially Microsoft, depending on what the price is. And yeah, if you guys want to see what I've been doing on my invest account, let me know. And that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.